So the easy answer to that is so how do I trust myself means how do I not listen to the voices that tell me I'm not doing a good enough job? Okay? So the way to trust yourself more is to not think about yourself. Right? Because the self-doubt requires self. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Self-doubt requires a focus on self. So when you're trying to set structure and you start thinking about it, are you doing it right? You're not feeling her or it or the relationship or the space, right? Not just you, Oliver. Like, you know, this is chronic amongst us men folk, right? And so that whenever you're focusing on yourself, chances are it's not going to be the highest vibrational thought. I think that's just pretty much, we can all agree on that. Unless you're doing the kind of occurring world work or you're doing the kind of work that we're talking about. But when you're focusing on serving others, when you're focusing on blasting love, when you're focusing on opening your wife's heart, when you're committed so much that, so usually lack of self-confidence is the byproduct of self-referential thought. It's the byproduct of a weak commitment, and it's a byproduct of giving up too soon. So if you add more to those things, if you make your commitment like, baby, we're going, I'm sorry, but we're going. Like, you better have your shit ready because I'm taking you out Saturday night. I don't give a fuck what you say. I mean, open-heartedly, yeah. You know? And if it becomes non-negotiable and you tussle, so she's going to come with you. You're going to step in. She's going to like try to smack you around, and you're going to have to dodge and parry, which is part of what we're going to work on tonight. You're going to have to actually like tussle with her until you open her. And again, we spoke about it a lot this weekend, but she's going to poke you in that place because she knows it closes you. She knows that it gets you to be like, oh, I'm not good enough, and then she keeps poking that place until you won't do that anymore. Because then she can relax when you stop doing that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to the rest of you guys? Yeah. Whatever the chronic complaint is, she's doing it because unconsciously, not consciously, you know, she's not thinking like, oh, if I poke him in the place where he's just most neurotic and sensitive, he'll become a better man. No, they're not thinking like that, but there is this kind of natural dance of wanting to poke you in the place where consciousness is weakest.